Kyle, thanks for running, buddy. You know we're having fun. We love you. You must be so pumped about that Pacers game last night. I didn't watch it because I don't really watch the NBAs. But I saw the finish, and my goodness. Oh my. All right, I'm going to get this posted. We got a lot of packs open, so I'm going to just get this party started. I love the hobby cases. Fun fact for you guys, the hobby cases are going up in price. Hobby cases are going up in price, and the jumbos, not really. They're kind of like staying about the same. But usually they don't go up. But I think what's happening is people are realizing there's a lot more color in these. I'm not cool enough to have sapphire, at least not yet. But I got a bunch of... Oh boy, there's thunder. I hope we don't lose any power. I got a lot of connections with people that are trying to help me get it, so I'll get some of that going. We'll just run it with some boxes of Bowman. Some of the regs, like Bowman, jumbo, do like jumbo hobby sapphire mixer things once the sapphire is here. So it's that time of year, you know. Interesting how all the big breakers seem to have these cases that weren't available to the public. So that's cool. That's cool. All right, I'm gonna just start opening boxes. I'll get a couple boxes open first because, as we know, hobby is a lot of packs and a lot of ripping and tearing. So I'm just gonna be talking. I'll be talking to you. We'd love to get like a snack pack or a pearl. I saw a pearl pack out of a draft box last night that somebody was running, and man, what a letdown. The pearls in drafts are terrible. 3 cards, no autos. It wasn't any first either, so it was like even worse. It was even worse because there was no first in it. At least with the pearls with hobby like this, you have 1 auto. So I prefer the pearls that would come out of these, the quote-unquote flagship Bowman. I guess you could call it flagship. That's what I call it. I think it's easier to reference it that way instead of just saying Bowman. We have our Bowman Chrome, Bowman Draft, and Bowman. There's no guarantee on the box. Thanks, guys, for the fill. Again, I wanted to run draft today, but the draft isn't here yet. It was supposed to be. Hey, Roger. Good to see ya. That's the mess, he says. What a mean guy. What a meanie. They blew it yesterday, but at least they didn't lose 2 of 3 to the Blue Jays. Ooh. I got your payment. Thank you, sir. Everyone got excited. They thought Crawford was going to come up, but apparently they were just like, he had a little quad injury. Congrats, Harris. Harris won the Cardinals off the mini. I don't know if he knows that or not. Working on it, bud. Working on it. Just gonna rip a bunch of packs first. Just because there's a lot of them. No, you're good, dude. I'm not worried about it. Are you getting storms up there? I just started to hear some thunder, so I'm like, I better rip these quick. You never know. My wife's like driving with the kids right now in the storm. I was like, ooh. The pack ripping is therapeutic. I mean, if that works for you, that works for you. I'm not gonna judge that. I know people say that. They say sorting and stuff is therapeutic. I'm like, man, if you want to come over here, I got plenty of stuff you could sort. I mean, not so much now. I got like everything pretty sorted out. But then this one will take some time to sort, of course, but you have the Dodgers. Yep. Is it looking nasty there? Uh-oh. See, it seems like you guys probably get storms a lot worse than us. You're farther north. So just letting everybody know. I mean, just a little disclaimer, there are storms in the area. I don't know if it means we're going to lose any kind of power, but I want to get through this if we can before any risks of that would happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just like, I don't know. Worried it could happen. Are you working out? I could have sworn. So what do you do exactly, Roger? I know I saw you posted a picture before, and I think you were on like some heavy equipment. Oh, you've hit 0 of them actually, sir. I had to move my computer. Hey, if anybody likes hockey, I got something really cool here. I'm thinking about posting up for a random, I don't know when exactly, but I got a box of the cup. So if anybody wants to like maybe dabble with that, even if you don't like hockey, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. It's like, it's such a risk. But since it's just one box, like the price point is not terrible. Regardless if I do 10 spots, 16, or full 32. I mean, if I did 10 spots, it'd be like $100, but it's only like, I think it's 5 cards total. The boys like they like the sort, huh? They're used to that. Quarry, okay. Man, we used to go camping. My buddy has a cabin really north. I don't even know the town. I couldn't even tell you. It's like well past State College, shy of the New York border. Yeah, man, I'm sure you do. And there's a quarry up there, and we would roll some like. There was like all these people dump trash over there, and we would just like find all this bigger pieces of trash and roll it down. Like we'd roll big rocks down and try to hit like these TVs that people threw down in the quarry. Oh my gosh, it was like boys being boys. And then we would just burn stuff like back at their campsite. It was fun shooting guns, just as adults. And they're just like, man, we're just like always kids, aren't we? The whole boys being boys thing is such a true statement. We have like such a redneck way as Pennsylvanians still too. You could do like, there's always like that part of you. Blow shit up. I love it, man. Lots of quarries around here. All right, we're going to do these first 3 boxes. Hope everyone's having a good Friday. Oh. Yeah, they are, man. I still do. Still playing it. 5 hours? Alright, yeah, it's fun, right? That's what I was saying, the prices of these cases have gone up. The hobby case prices have gone up, but the jumbos haven't really changed. They've kind of stayed the same. It's like, I think it's because true color is a lot tougher to hit. People are thinking that you hit more color, true color in the hobby, but I don't know. I mean, that's my thinking. The last jumbo case we did was actually really good, though. So it's like, who knows? Yep, Quarryville's not far from me. I drove past your Lincoln University the other day. I went to visit my brother who's in Westchester, so not too far from you, I guess. Quarryville, the Q, that's where my brother-in-law's from, that area. He's a Solanco boy. Quarryville's like 15, 20 minutes south of me. Alright, good luck, guys. Dewell Joseph, look at that. Geschwender, your guy. Dewell. Poison Dewell. Fontanelli. If I sat here and just opened all the packs first, it would take, I think every pack would take me about 40 minutes just alone in just opening packs. That's how much is here. McGonagall is popular. I'm really surprised at how long they sat in this break. I thought they would be like the first team to go. Perella? I'll put you over there, buddy. Caglione, he had a double yesterday, RBI double. He's going to be all right. I love the early panic. It comes from an 0 for 5 game when, you know, like, a lot of those people probably didn't even watch the game and see that he was smoking the ball. Hey, buddy, you got the Rays. That's your team, so that's pretty cool. Right on, man. I was just thinking about you because I still have a box of, like, not much of your stuff here. So I'm like, oh, cool. I could put a few more things in and we'll ship it to your spot. Just let me know if anything has changed with your shipping. 5 minutes from Red Road. Dude, that's right near me. Where are you at? You'll have to, like, let me know because that's... Yeah, it takes me about 5 minutes to get there. 5 to 10 minute drive to the card shop there. They were looking for part-time help. Maybe you can go work with them as a little side thing. Base auto coming up. Zhang. Hunsuk Zhang. Dodges. Quinn Matthews. X. Zhang. Dodgers. Bob Friedman. Luis Pena. Ain't that something, buddy? I was chasing the Rays in a 24 draft break. I like Theo. Keeping an eye out for him. I was supposed to have that today. I actually was supposed to have it yesterday. I looked. It's in New Jersey. I was like, cool, man. You gotta love when the shipment comes from Iowa and it goes to New Jersey first. It goes past your house. That's how it goes sometimes, though. Should have made sure he sent UPS, but he sent USPS, which can be tricky from certain parts. Cotter. Certain parts of the land of confusion. Well, let me know where you're at with work. I mean, I could always meet up with you sometime. Grab some lunch, go to the card shop. They're good guys there. They really are. Should just go work there. Say F it. I work at the card shop now. D'Angelo with the Reptilian. Rosario, $2.99. Speckle. Arias. Finally got some grading results from PSA. They are not great. I still have a bulk order that's like past due of like results. Like results should have been the 27th. Still nothing. I reach out to them like, we're going to look into that. Okay. Thanks. Take a look at that. Would you look at that? Kareem Dial. Bo Walker. Oh, we got a little Bowman logo. Manny Machado, he just hit home run number 350. That's pretty cool. Starting to feel old when you hear that happening. Congrats, Padres spot. Charlie, the Chocolate Factory. He's been a tough pull, man. He has been a tough pull. Let's take care of Manny. The logo. Foil. Haha. Becoming one. It is one. I canceled my subscription with them, so I won't get... I mean, I still have a membership, but it won't hit my card anymore. And I'm talking to TNT about subbing with them, so we might start doing something where if you guys want cards graded, as much as I want to help you guys do it, it's gonna be much quicker if we go through them. So I'm talking to Tyler over there. I've worked with him before. He's an awesome guy. Very helpful. So with like bulk submissions and stuff like that, we might start doing that. I got to look into some stuff with that. I've been talking to him, but we might be doing it where we like, if there's cards you want graded, just let me know, or sent for review and grading. I might like send out like a package every week or two. The password with the blue lava, blue wave, I don't know. The liquid hot magma. Liquid hot magma. Next auto coming up. Speckle, Texas, Jesus Lopez, $2.99. Tejas, Texas, with a $sign. I believe that was Mr. Walker that took them. Didier. Upcharge might not be quite as crazy. Orange shimmers don't hold the same value as like a true orange, but I would imagine like, think about like what a true blue auto might be. It'd probably be similar value to that, give or take a nickel. Well, I've noticed like shimmers and waves hold different value too. I never really thought about that before. What level did you send it at? And did you send it yourself or through somebody else? I'm going to put the password up here. I'm not going to put all that up. We'll run out of room too quick. All right, good luck. Box 3. They are, man. I got to... Well, if you're looking for some Jonah Tong, I might be selling some to try to buy some of his True Color stuff. So I have a bunch of base autos of him. I don't want just, I would like to upgrade some of them, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? If you guys see any, like, True Color of Jonah Tong, well, feel free to let me know. Hit a ton of Acuna early. Tong stuff comes out quite a bit, but I don't know. Maybe that's everyone else that pulls them, not me. Yeah, I think Justin Sunsma threw TNT as well. Base auto, Walker Janik, Houston. Joffrey with the X Factor. Yeremy Cabrera, 150. The blue lava Josh Noth, $3.99 with the lime green paper. Pal's getting too thick on me. A little thicky. Baby Acuna, Lavelle, Jared Sundstrom, purple wave, lava, Shimmy, Didier. Is who good? Sorry, I don't know who you're asking. It stinks about you guys write comments to me. I don't see them right away. They don't like get to me until like there's like a delay when you send them. It's kind of annoying. What do we got here? VIP Colt Emerson out of 150. Look at those Mariners, huh? Look at those Mariners cooking. Noth and Janik. It's got a message from Harris that says, "Holy crap, Pola. I guess he saw that he won the mini." Doesn't mean he won anything, though. It just means he has the chance. Chance of a lifetime. All right, moving on. Next 3 boxes. Oh, yeah, man, you won that. Yep. Sorry. Should have messaged you, right? I'm sure I am. You got the Cardinals. So far, you have a Quinn Matthews X Factor to show for it. No big deal. It's just what we do. It's just what we do. Yeah, so Tong is really good right now, Matt. He's been dominating in Double-A. He had 11 strikeouts yesterday. He had a no-hit performance. Now, people, it's whatever you want to call it. It was considered he had a perfect game, but it was not a full game, so not technically, but that was another game earlier this year. So he's been pretty dominant. He gets a lot of comps to like his wind-up and everything is very similar to Tim Lincecum. But he's, I don't think the Mets are going to bring him up this year. They've kind of made it pretty evident that they're like, they don't want to rush the pitchers in their system, which I respect that. Let's do 4 boxes. Just because I gotta try to beat time with this storm that's rolling in here. We'll do four more here. So we'll just kind of BS while I open packs. But yeah, he's pitched well. His ERA is like 2.03. He does have a little command issues though. That is the one little flaw that's been discussed. Is he does walk a decent amount of guys. Ha! All right, buddy. Gold crystallized coming. That would be great. How about just like a true gold auto instead? That would be even better. The crystallized are really cool, though. I really like the look of them. I would love if they could start to get, like, real kind of value, similar to, like, how case hits do with football. Seeing how, like, people chase downtown and stuff like that with football, it'd be really nice to start to see happen with baseball, but it's just hasn't really taken off the same way. Spotlights, I think those are like really, really clutch looking cards that me personally I think would be great as like the kind of chase, but I guess they got into the game too late with the quote-unquote case hits. But people just don't care as much, or maybe it's just Bowman where a lot of us are a lot more traditional and like to have just like true color stuff in general. So like, even if you hit an auto and it's lower numbered, you can notice a difference in pricing. Like if like a mini diamond out of 100 auto gets pulled, the true blue out of 150 is worth more because it's the true color, even though the number's higher. The same can apply to other true colors of like a green out of 99 is not going to get the same kind of value as a blue out of 150, even though it's a lower number because it's not a quote-unquote traditional color. There's no guarantee on the box. You know what I mean? Wish I had that problem. Don't we all? I mean, I'm getting a little... And that's the same way with, like, purple autos. Not as popular because it's... I don't know. This is not really a true traditional now. The refractor autos used to be out of 500. Now they made it $4.99. But, like, you'll look at, like, older Bowman sets and you see the out of 500... There wasn't as many colors before. There wasn't as many parallels before. Yeah, I agree with you about that. And I like that, like, not to, like, cross over too much, but, like, thinking about football, like, Optic, for example. They have, like, retail exclusive hits that carry much better value. And you can still hit some stuff in retail and hobby, like downtowns. Like, we'll just use that as an example. I mean, I guess it's not exactly apples to apples or apples to oranges or Mark Appel to Mick Abel. Shimmers don't get the love either, Stuart, right? No love for the shims. They do, but to an extent. I don't know, I keep banging the drum for the blue X-Fractors. I think they're way better if they're going to do like a variation off of a parallel. Steel 100s, yeah. But the thing is, they're nice, though, for collections. But if you're, like, a true rainbow chaser, my goodness, you got so many different parallels to chase. I considered chasing the Eli Serrano rainbow, but then I was just like, screw this. This is just too much work. I couldn't, like... I had a lot of the parallels, but then the supers were, like... They were out there, and then, like, seeing the super auto was, like, 7,500. I'm like, no. I just can't justify that. Couldn't justify it. All right, these are the next 4 boxes we're ripping through right now. Just talking true colors here. Actually, let's put these here. I'm going to try to keep the piles here so we have some viewership space. What's up, Randall? Randall, we don't have any Phillies up here for you yet. I know you're a big Phillies fan. It is funny when you watch, like, if you look at other pages, too, the same things happen with claims. There's always a ton of claims early for Phillies and Nets just because, like, the cheaper chases, and some of these teams just sit. Same usual suspects end up in minis. Not always, but enough times. Try not to get arthritis today. Writer's cramp. Still didn't get the draft today. My mail did arrive without the draft. Oh, yeah? Curtis M? What? Curtis Mead? Never ever. It's never ever happened. It's crazy. I can't believe we've never pulled you a top loader card. It's crazy how I ship this stuff, too. I just sent it to you with no top loaders ever. Poor guy. Poor guy. No, not for myself. Nope. Try not to open too much of this either for myself, or else I'd fall apart. Now, the thing that's tough for me not to open is, we were talking about retail, is the retail football stuff can be real tough not to open because of, you're like, oh, it's only like $35, $40 a box, but then you do it like 10 times, you're like, oh, crap. You're like, oh my gosh. 7 boxes deep after this, guys. 7 out of 12. Actually, I'll tell you the one parallel I liked was in draft, the final draft cards. Those were cool looking too. The same thing though. They didn't hold long-term value. It's just frustrating. One day, one of these days. Gosh, I don't know. I can't even think of the best card I've ever pulled for myself. I mean, I've pulled some, I don't know. Like I said, I try not to open too much of the Bowman stuff because I usually get burned. If I'm going to do Bowman, it's usually buying into other breaks. I feel like that way I can kind of justify the price points better. It can be tough opening a single box for yourself, like. But I do it though. I'll tell you this much. I have a super jumbo over there of 2020 draft, which is the PCA stuff, and like with his prices right now, I'm like, I've been real tempted to open that, but I didn't, because I'm going to save that for a mixer. We'll get another random spot mixer like we did earlier this week. Try to keep things, dare I say, mixing it up, but, you know, in general, that is what I'm trying to do with some of this. All right, good luck, guys. 4 more boxes here. Our Superfractor bounty is starting to creep up again, though. It is nice to see. We did hit one out of this product so far. Just one. Quinn Matthews, diamond. It was an Adele Amador Rookie of the Year favorites. The bounty might have ended up being worth more than the card itself. No, I'm sorry. It was Drew Romo. The one with the flag. I mean, definitely, you get the bounty and then pay for whatever someone pays you for the card, if you sell it. Ooh, true gold here. Please be an auto. It is an auto. It's a pitcher. Steven Echevarria, 5 out of 50. You dirty dog, you. It is like a color match. Not the name we wanted, but hey, we got true color. True gold. Athletics. I think that was Mr. Pickert. Bazzani. Athletics. Yup. Brent. Oh, Edney got it. That's right. Gary Gilhill. I got some Gary Gilhill if you want to buy any. I actually had the Rays a few times in some breaks, and I got to go through all the autos and sort what I'm going to start selling. Thought about doing a fire sale over on the Bowman page that I'm an admin on. Once I do that, I can put a post up and you guys check it out. Can always work out some deals with you guys, depending what I got. GGH, Gary Gilhill. Pull a lot of Gary Gilhill, so might happen. Jancel Villarreal, 150 on the blue reptilian. I do like, if you call it snakeskin, I like that too. I think that's a cool name as well. Snack packs weren't, we just call them that. There's tugboat. We never call, that's not what Topps calls it, but hey, we're going to call it what we want to call it. JJ. Nice to see some true color in here. This is probably part of why we're seeing the hobby case prices going up a little bit. It's interesting. The ebbs and flows of the wax prices is a very interesting market. If there's other Rays too, I was chasing Theo and I have a bunch of Fluwellings too. I don't know if that's something that would interest you. I'll take a look then. I gotta see. I know I have some coming in the mail as well. But yeah, we can always chat. I'll try not to rip you off at least. I'll say I won't rip you off. Not sure, it's not my intentions. Next box. So we are, how many boxes in? 4. This is box 5. Tracing. We got Mets or West Coast again tonight. Colorado, man, they're on a winning streak right now. They're going to run into a buzzsaw there. Dylan Cruz. D'Angelo. Mini Diamond. Arun Escobar. Hampton. He's it's interesting. I actually have him in the minors in my one dynasty baseball league that I'm in. I have Gary Gilhill. So when I saw the name on the checklist, I was like, oh, this guy's like pretty good. But pitchers aren't really, they can be an afterthought, and that they can be some of the best buys, honestly. Saw some yellow in here. We'll see if it's an auto or not. Old Yella. Let's see. Are you a scribbly? It is a scribbly. It is. Oh, my goodness. Who are you looking to hit, sir? Gary Gilhill, 74 out of 75. GGH. Gary Gilhill. Gary Gilhill. Look at that. Speak it into existence. Guys, who else do you want? Arnson's already, he knows what to do. My man's over here preaching from overseas what he wants. How many miles away are you from us? Put in your map coordinates, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and see how far away I am right now. That's how far your card is from you. Nice hit, buddy. Congrats. That's cool. Chase Hampton, Yankees. That's so funny, man. I love that. I feel like that's happened with you before with me. JJ, gold JJ, any kind of JJ. JJ from Good Times. Marcos Torres, Aquashim. Pena, Elvin Garcia with the yellow paper. Canary. Charlie. Winston Santos, refractor. My goodness. Winston Santos needs to just go away. Jesus. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's really good. But I swear we pull him nonstop. No matter if it's... We did that Breaker's Delight break, and we had like 18 autos. 4 of them were Texas, and like 2 of them were Winston Santos. I was like, how does that happen? Talking to Dennis Neath the other day, and we were like, he's like, did I hit anything? I said, I don't know. And then I look, I'm like, oh, you had Texas? Yeah, you hit like 4 autos. If you're looking for a lot of autos, Texas is usually a safe bet on these breaks. They're not always like the best, but they have a couple of sneaky names for sure. All right, let's move on. Moving on. Almost halfway. Over halfway, I think. Johnny Lavelle. Refractor auto. Jeremy Owen. Zhang. It's Hun Suk Zhang. He's better of them. He's the better one, at least. Engulf Arena. Urethra. Sesame Place, yeah, Langhorne. We have Dutch Wonderland here. That might be what you're thinking of. And then there's the Crayola Factory, which is around here somewhere. Not here, but elsewhere. I don't know if you guys noticed, I took my wedding ring off. Marriage isn't on the rocks or anything. I just thought, you know what? I don't want to be accidentally bumping cards with my ring. And I don't, but you just never know. It's like, I don't want to run the risk of that. By the way, if you guys ever get reptilians, keep a close eye because the orange ones are really hard to see that they're numbered on the bottom left. Lower left. Nice Roki paper. It's blue. It's paper, but hey, it's something for you, Bob. The color match is cool. I don't know what the latest is with his injury, but, man, that Dodgers rotation is so beat up. I mean, when they signed Glass now, that was just a given that he was just going to be injured a lot. Same with Blake Snell. But more so with Glass now. I know that Ohtani has been on the mound doing some work. I don't know exactly when he's scheduled to start pitching, but that's kind of cool. You went to the Crayola. My kids are now getting to the age too where we're gonna start doing that stuff more. We're taking them to Knoebels in a couple weeks, just like a couple days. So you guys won't see me around for a bit. You'll be thankful for that, I'm sure. Yeah, get this guy away from me. Just takes my money. We're trying to do good things too. All right, that was officially halfway through. Do the next box 7. Try to split it up a little bit here so we don't There we go. Benny Diamond, non-auto. Basayo, I mean, man, when's he coming up? We're at that time of year where we're going to start to see more call-ups, too. And I think that's one that, it feels like that's pretty inevitable, right? He's been playing real well. Varejo, purple paper. Connor, he's been playing well. Definitely not at a call-up point or anything, but he's been playing really well. I'm excited to run draft again, chasing him. His superfractor is still out there as far as I know. Same with Cam Smith's. They have. How old are your kids? My daughter's turning 5 in 2 weeks. Just about 2 weeks, a little less than that. Her and I almost have the same birthday. So we do a whole Father's Day, double birthday thing. It's pretty cool. I call her my birthday buddy. She helps me with the paper cards, putting them into boxes. And she just stops and looks at the logos and stuff, which I'm totally cool with. She's learning. She thought the Orioles team she saw the Orioles logo. She's like, oh, I know this one. It's the Ducks. I said, close. This Ducks is actually a hockey team. So I told her, learning something every day, kids. Caminiti. We got a blue X fractor coming up. Is Chase Mobley out of 150 going to Cleveland. Believe Land. $13, $10, and $7. And he's coming up, man. They can't keep him down with how he's playing. Probably going to do the last 5 boxes. I'm just going to open them all at once. Yeah, it's 5. Double check. Adley's I think Basayo's been playing first base as well. I mean, they have DH, they have options. DH 1, first base. Yeah, so my daughter's turning 5. My son's going to be 7 in September, so he starts first grade next year. He was really pissed when he found out. he was really hoping to get this one teacher because his friend had this teacher, and we're just like, yeah, we don't, I'm trying to explain, like, you might not get that teacher. There's 4 teachers, and he didn't get her, so he was, like, pretty pissed. And we're like, listen, trying to calm him down about that, like, you can't always get what you want, kid. Ooh. Still no snack packs, man. Like, at all. Any of our breaks, no snack packs. You in here because of marijuana? Marijuana? Man, that's some bullshit. Boo this man. I like the watered down version of that movie. The made for TV. Bob Saget comes out and says, I used to sniff feet for coke. That's not what he says. Last box here. All right, we'll open these last 5. Good luck, guys. Hi, Brandon. How are you? You guys can check out for a bit. Come back later if you want, since I'm going to open these last packs. But they say it's last packs is last pack magic, I hope. Haven't seen any orange yet either. That's kind of wonky. Sometimes you get like some kind of orange by now, like, but maybe since we're basically on the second half now, maybe that's where all the orange is hiding out. I mean, Randall even told me, he said, I pretty much only want to buy into hobby cases. He knows it, the color. I know the color. In living color. Get up. Yeah. Is that cool? I saw you had it lined too. Let me know how that fill goes. If you need help filling it, I can jump in and grab a number or something. Just let me know. I'll keep an eye out. I usually don't jump into lines. I did know that. I sure did. That's pretty cool with how quickly you got that replacement. I don't know if you guys have sent in for damage cards lately, but I just filed for one. Actually 2. Not that that matters. And Top said they'll review it and email you with instructions if they approve of it. I'm like, are you serious? So, like, I can't even send it to them until they email me. Like, oh, yeah, no, send it in. I'm like, oh. Dude, lines are tough. Especially with cards like that. Like, people, like, I don't know. People only want to do lines, it seems, for, like, Acuna or Ohtani. Like, it's like when I set up at card shows, I'll feel like, man, I got a lot of good stuff here. And then people just come up, they're like, oh, you have baseball? I'm like, yeah. Like, do you have Ohtani? I'm like, I mean, some? No. Are you talking about the crystallized? Because it might not be a print line. It might be more of a pattern line. The difference is that, like, the pattern, like, if you look at a card like that, it looks like there's, like, 3 pieces of it. It's really just the way the pattern is laid out on the, and not actual print lines. So it might not be an issue. Just depends what it is. But usually print lines now, I mean, I'm talking about, like, I had a corner that was, like, had, like, a peel coming off of it. Like, the front surface, the corner was, like, kind of like, you could almost see, like, bubbles underneath the surface because it was, like, peeling away from the other layer. That's more of something they would replace. Yeah, that's the same thing with me. Like, if I want to line something, like, people be like, well, you don't buy into my line. You know, I think it's more like support each other thing when it comes to lines. I don't ever buy into lines, so if I'm going to just randomly start lining shit, it's probably not going to fill either. I know which room you're talking about, yeah. I used to be a moderator in that group, but I just, my plate was too full with other stuff. I had to just step away. Well, I've done it in waves of opening. I've done 3 different waves of opening packs. So I did like 3 and then 5, and I did 3, 4, now 5. I'll be done. This is my last wave of opening packs. Randall, I was just saying earlier, I filed for replacement for damage, and they said they're going to review and will email me the instructions if they approve. I was like, what? Usually they're like, okay, here, send it. It's like a pretty big card, too. Last 5, actually. Last 5. So we have 2 stacks here. These 2 are open. Patience, my friend. Patience. I know. It is a lot to sit through and watch a grown man open packs. Harris spent less for 1 mini spot than he would have spent for the Phillies, and he got one of the top teams. I still can't decide how to price out these 3 teams between the Cardinals, Tigers, and Rockies. I kind of did a little shifting where I brought the Rockies up or down and the Tigers up to make them the same. I almost feel like those 3 teams are almost the same value. There, you see, that's the thing. Yeah, there's no fun, right? You don't get to hear me talk about Crayola factories that way. And then you don't have Randall telling you how lucky you are to not buy the Phillies. Oh, that's not that much, Randall. You probably made about like $50K off of that. That's a lot of... $3K on the Phillies is a lot considering how much cheaper they are. What if? See? What if? We have not been super magnets with this set. Draft, we were. Draft, the supers just came out like I don't even know. They came out like something. How about that? Came out like flies on shit. I saw the Condon, my first Bowman auto came out recently. The True Blue thing. Remember, if we ever hit one of those, there's break credit giveaways we do with that. I've yet to hit one, though. Wow, really? Yeah, probably Kearns has both of them. Wouldn't be surprised. Made's super non-auto has been hit, but not his auto. I know that much. One more stack to open. Thank you guys for your patience. I know it's not the most fun thing to watch me open all these, but appreciate your banter as well. That keeps it fun for everybody. We got Game 2 of the Stanley Cup tonight, I believe, as well. I think that's tonight. I imagine it is. NBA, I think they're alternating with NBA, which they should. I don't know if they do that the whole way through. Yeah, those Instagram tracking accounts aren't always 100%. So I know there's some that like got really good with it, though. There's an app that's out there. I know Bob told me about an app. I forget what it was called, but that was tracking that kind of stuff. Oh, nice, man. That's got to be fun. I hope you have a good time. Are you guys going out to eat too? Are you taking her to dinner? So much lotion. Stuart's over here talking about lotion as like Harris is telling us about his daddy-daughter dance. Come on, Stuart. Relax. My hands do get dry. Oh, Steven. Where do he get Steven from? Stefan Wolf. All right, guys, last 5. Here we go. Good luck. Oh, hello. This is Gil Faisan with Too Much Tuna. I don't know if anyone is. Tell you the truth.
What now, Lena? That is absolutely unacceptable.
I don't know if you guys heard that. My wife tried to muffle herself because my son threw my daughter's stuffed animal in the trash, and she was trying to yell at him, and she had to realize she goes, that is absolutely not acceptable. It's okay, it's funny. I heard, it's funny though. Oh my gosh. I've hit a few Lavelle autos. My son, so he finished school, he finished kindergarten, and he's just home a lot now, and he's just messes with his sister all the time. Lavelle autos are, we've been hitting them lately though. We hit 2 or 3, 2 of our last 3 breaks we've hit as refractors. Lavelle, Patty LaBelle, Johnny Lavelle, Esmeath Pineda, base auto, Cincinnati. I don't even remember who took them. Todd off the mini. Thanks for closing out that mini, Todd. Mini was just sitting there, just waiting to close it out. Todd said, I'll do it. I forget if he got 2 teams off of that or just 1. Either way. Oh, yeah. My breaks are unacceptable. Thank you. So, yeah, my son's just been... He's just going through it, He's just in that phase. It's life. He's just saying hola. He's like, Daddy, hola means hello in Spanish. Adios means goodbye. I'm like, that's right, buddy. I'm glad you're learning that stuff at such a young age, because when I was a kid, we did not learn that in kindergarten, so that was good. It's good. What's up, Bob? Let's get something big. I don't know where we're at. Let's go here. Something big, something big, something big, something big. We want something big. We need something orange, something big. Joffrey. Base auto. Oh, I don't want to hit all the base autos. Are we all about that base? McGonagall? Still no snack packs or pearlies out of this set for us. What a kick in the scrote. Carson Benj. Hi, I'm back. Hi. Oh, yeah, man. We dropped them off at I took them to my parents yesterday, and they're like, I don't want to, my son's like, I don't want to go there. I'm like, why? He said, because I don't have school. I'm like, okay. Well, you gotta go. Because, we have stuff to do. We can't really do it here when you're throwing your sister's stuffed animal in the trash. I was like, okay. They're so used to, being home that, when they have to go somewhere they don't want to go, it's, such pulling teeth for them. Speaking of which, I got to take him to the dentist on Monday. He's going to be pumped about that. Actually, he's good about going to the dentist, which, thank God. Ooh, crystallized coming up. Who could it be? Rookie James Wood out of 25. Look at that one. Mr. Tyndall with the Nats spot. He bought him. I made a mini, and then he goes, "Can I just buy the Nats?" Because nobody took a spot. I said, "Yeah, that's cool. You knew what you were doing, buddy." Nice wood. Good wood. First orange we got. My goodness. Orangey. Goodness gracious, as they would say. He's been killing it, man. He looks awesome. That's a cool hit, man. I love those cards. I think they are so underrated. That should be the true, like, big dollar case hits. They did something right with Crystallized, at least. Nice hit, buddy. Congrats. McGonagall with the purple 250 non-auto. Oh. I do get surprised at the Nats sitting. So, I mean, I know it's tough, though. It is really tough chasing rookies as the main chases. Oh, I did get you the Cruise. That's right. Was that one numbered? I don't think it was. I always wonder about the Nats. But like I said, like chasing just rookies is not an easy task in this. Did you guys hear my wife apologize too? Oh, we pulled a stained glass and a crystallized in the same case before, so you might get an anime still. Those have been tough to hit. I know we got the one from that. We got the one from the blaster case, and then we got the Kim out of 10 that came out of a jumbo case. That's the only animes we've been able to pull. Morlando. Sky blue. Okay. It was a base. You were all about that base. Mare. Festa. Festivus for the rest of us. Chase Mobley, we got every parallel of him today. Not every parallel. We got that. We got a wave. Comes in bunches, you know? Why couldn't they do that with like Made or some Condon, McGonagall? Yeah, impossible is a good way to put it. Strong like bull. Orlando's a tough hit too. He does not have base autos. I don't know if you guys have noticed that or not. I had heard rumblings of it, and then I looked into it. I was like, yep, haven't seen a single base auto. No, I haven't seen one yet. Actually, there hasn't been any I haven't pulled a Wilson one. If you need one, I can look. I might have it. Yo, Peter, I know, right? Well, there's base, Jack Lyons. Tampa Bay spot looking pretty good today. D'Angelo, the X. Peter, who'd you end up with? You got a smaller team, I believe. The Cubs. Oh. Smaller, but got some punch there with Jonathan Long for sure. Echevarria. We've hit so much Echevarria. It's unreal. He better turn. He's super young, though. I mean, never know. Need orange. You ain't kidding, man. We got the only orange we got so far is the crystallized. Kind of crazy. This deep in. How deep is your love? I have a feeling we'll get one, though. Of some sort. Are we going to like it? I don't know. Let me know, player. I might have one. I have to look. I mean, it's been my It's been my goal is to get stuff organized, and every time I try to, something comes up, and then I'm just like, I can't get organized because I got to sort these cards and ship them out. Something like that. It's getting better, though. Chase Burns. Man, my guy Chase Burns is going to be nasty. He's going to be nasty. $3.99, Cincy. Let me know, player. Hans Bricks. Good luck, guys. This stack. Be good to us. Baby Acuna. Painter. PJ Morlando. Shea Whitcomb. Joffrey with the diamonds. Jonathan. Are you guys, if I ran, would you guys be interested in another pick your player? Maybe 5 cases? I think the answer would be yes. If I ran it, it would happen. Just might take a little bit of time to fill. Although we filled the other one pretty quickly. Because I have one more Breaker's Delight, and I don't want to just break it. I might want to do a pick your player. I don't know. Duh. Alright. Oh, orange shimmer. Auto. Luis Marejo. 15 out of 25 going to Cleveland. Chris Stasio. Mamma mia. Stasio. Marejo. Off the mini. Congrats, Chris. Quintero with the wave. At least there's some sort of orange in here. No trues, huh? Maybe that stack has a true. Maybe not. All right. I mean, I can do it. Quintero, 350. Connor, X. I'll look into it. I'll figure it out. It wouldn't be like right away. Maybe like late next week or something. To see what I have or like what I can get. Quintero. I mean, I can always get the products then. I just have to see where we're at with prices and then figure out. I mean, look at what I ran the last time and see what I would change, or like some players I might need to dump into the unassigned because some of those guys nobody wants. O'Neal. Maybe we do like a little, I don't know. Figure it out. Something will happen. Segace. Maybe because since I'm going to be going away in like 2 weeks, it might be nice to like do like a pretty big one before I leave. Have a little fun with that. Maybe even like if I have some sapphire by then, maybe we can get some of that tossed in. That crazy, like 2 sapphire boxes is going to be like the price of like almost a hobby case. Maybe not that crazy, but you know what I mean. Like it's nuts how much they are. Again, trying to secure as much sapphire as I can. I am not a Fanatics live breaker that talks about gross things, so I was not gifted. Ugh, sorry. That's a nice auto though to finish it. KC, Cags, Clay. Didn't want to give it away, but I pulled it right away, so I wasn't going to just let it sit there. CAG's coming out. So I don't have any cases of Sapphire, but I will get as many boxes of it, which sometimes Lucy's is where it's at anyway. A little Sapphire on top. Got to figure out how to be an influencer and get all the real perks from Fanatics. Guys are like, well, what is he talking about? Kate Horton, gold. See? These things are hard to tell if they're numbered. Right in the corner. 8 out of 50 Cubs. Kate Horton, here's a who? He's been pitching great, man. We all had a feeling, though. Us Bowman prospectors knew he was going to be good. Wood. Jesus Made. Man, I don't think we're getting a James Wood on that red rookie. If I have one, I'll trade you it for that. I'm just joking. Villarreal. Aqua Shim. Well, that's all she wrote, fellas. Look no further, fella. You found him. Harris, enjoy the daddy-daughter dance. Sorry we couldn't send you off with a nice JJ. Congrats, Nats, Tampa Bay, Cleveland. Yada, yada, yada. Yada, yada, yada. The best part. KC. The Cags. Great timing to hit him. Indeed. I'll have draft for next week, I guess. I don't even know when it's going to arrive. It might not even arrive until Monday at this point. The way shipping goes. Who the F knows? And then we'll look at, I want to look at a way that we could run the cup. Maybe something later tonight for that. It might just be like 16 spots. 2 teams a spot, because there's only like, I think it's 5 or 6 cards in there. But they're all bangers. That's out of 50 on the Horton. Chase Burns, $3.99. D'Angelo X. Morlando, $4.99. Made base. Mobley diamonds. Bazana diamonds. Benj, $3.50. Urania, $3.50. Connor diamonds. Harper, $4.99. Who'd you end up with? The Yankees and the Pirates. Well, you got a couple parallels. Caminetti, $3.50. Basayo diamonds. Morejo, $2.50. Cruz, $75. Fiend diamonds. Bazana, $4.99. Urania, $1.50. Torres, $125. Garcia, $75. Condon, Reptilian, $4.99 out of $4.99 on Santos Mate. Hampton, $2.99. D'Angelo Diamonds. Cruz, red rookie. Tugboat, the Wave, $3.50. Jung Hoo, $2.99. Villarreal, $1.50 on the Reptilian. Quinn Matthews, Diamonds. Noth, paper, $3.99. Joffrey X. Yeremy, $1.50. Sunstrom, $2.50. Didier, Diamonds. Emerson, $1.50. JJ, Freeman, Diamonds. Didier X. Condon. D'Angelo, Reptilian. Cattell, Marte, $1.99. Purple pattern. Connor, $1.25. Jesus, Pirella, Diamonds. Dewell Joseph, $75. Quinn Matthews X. Password, $1.50. Rosario, $2.99. Lines, $3.50. McGonigal Purple, $2.50 non-auto. Machado with the logo. Roki, $1.50 paper. James Wood, $25 on the crystallized. And then the autos we got. Jesus Lopez, $2.99. Zhang base. Jack Lyons with the base. Joffrey with the base. Morejo, Orange Shimmer, $25. Janik base. Lavelle, $4.99. Gary Gilhill, $75. Echevarria, $50. Cags with the base. Pineda base. And Mobley with the blue X. So half and half on base and numbered autos. Thanks, guys. We'll be back with more pretty soon. Till then, take care now. Bye-bye then.